Hey.
What?
Hey.
Hey.
What's up?
That's that was our fish. Why would you do that, man?
Do what?
I would choose a Hot Wheels car that looks similar to my dad's and like push it off of the roof and big like, whoa!
Jesus. Do you want to kill your dad?
I push my dad off of the roof in his car. He's just up on the roof in his car, just chilling out, enjoying the stars.
But I mean, like, that's so mean, Ryan. What if one day your dad had accidentally gotten shrunk down to the size of a little Cheerio and didn't know what to do, and he saw that car and he's like, my car, it also shrunk. And he got him and you pushed the whole thing off the roof.
And then he's just a mangled pot of bones.
A mangled pot of bones?
Yeah, nice.
Where did the pot come in?
A nice cauldron of bones.
How did he end up in a cauldron?
I don't know.
Was that below the roof?
That's
what's
what's left of him. I don't know what to tell you, Matt. That's what's left of him.
What do you mean that's what's left of him? How did he become a cauldron of bones?
I'm telling you that's the way the cookie crumbles.
Hey, I don't know. I
don't make the rules here.
Yeah, I'm just telling you the facts. He's a cauldron of bones now. I pushed him off the roof in a Hot Wheels car, and now he's a cauldron of bones.
This is so stupid.
No.
This is the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life.
Because you say shit like cauldron of bones.
Dude, I didn't know there were more than sextillion numbers in the numerical alphabet, dude.
Dude, getting that check.
Until I saw that check.
Getting that check from Brent for $7 sextillion. For nine non-adextillion. Dude, big numbers have the craziest names.
Yeah, like...
Okay, it's quadrillion, pentillion, hexillion, septillion.
Pooptillion.
Okay.
That has to be a number. If there's an infinite amount of numbers, there is a pooptillion.
No, there's not, because it starts following a format.
And there's a fartillion.
There's not. It starts
Yes,
following
there
a
is.
No, it's not.
If it's infinite, it can't just follow the same formula. That
Yes,
means
it can.
everything in existence is a number. Napkin is a number.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
What
'cause
are you saying?
We have to make room
No,
for the numbers.
That makes no sense. It starts following a pattern where it'll just use a bunch of stems over and over again. Not every word is going to be a number.
It's going to be septoctutlutegugmillion. Is that going to be a number? Is that what you're talking about?
Quinvigintillion.
Pooptillion is a number.
I promise you it's not. Sex decalard is a number. That check I got from
Dude, if sex decalard is a number,
Vigintillion.
pooptillion is definitely
Trey Vigintillion.
Wait, like Trayvon?
Trey Vigintillion. Hey, what's up? It's Trey Vigintillion. Sounds like one of those football player names for a college football team that Key and Peele would do. Sex decillion, quindecillion, undecillion, duodecillion, quadrillion. Damn, dude. Aren't there names, like, aren't there over a quadrillion stars? That's a big fucking number. Do you think anyone will ever be a quadrillionaire?
I'll be a pooptillion.
Okay, how many zeros is pooptillion? What is
3 mega Googleplex times
mega Googleplex isn't a number. You're making up numbers.
10 trillion times 100,000 billion to the
That's not a
ninth
number.
degree.
I can tell you what a number is called if you give me a real one.
Yeah, I know. It's called pooptillion. It's a shit ton. I'm telling you, if you got like 2 pooptillion, if you were 2 pooptillionaire, you would be able to buy our universe.
From who? My grandpa.
Over in Europe.
My grandpa fought in Iwo Jima.
Yeah, now he's dead. So how'd that work out for him? I'm sorry.
Jesus Christ. Fuck. Where'd that come from? His death had nothing to do with the war.
I know
I think he died of an aneurysm.
That's not funny.
I wasn't trying to be
funny.
What, you want me to say he died in an ice cream truck accident or something?
Yes. That's good.
My mom is gonna listen to this with tears in her eyes, Ryan. She's like, wow, that's funny, Ryan. You made fun of my dad dying.
It doesn't have to be her dad.
It's my grandpa. Is it my other grandpa?
Yeah.
My fake grandpa? My hypothetical grandpa?
No, the other grandpa.
My dad's
Your dad and your mom aren't brother and sister.
Well, my other grandpa didn't fight in World War II. My other grandpa's like a preacher or something.
Do you like him?
Do I like? He's my grandpa.
So?
I don't really know him that well.
He could have beat you up as a kid and you hate him.
He did not beat me up. My grandpa's my one living grandpa is a very sweet man. Lives in the middle of nowhere in a trailer. Grandpa. I don't really know him that well because we've never been that close. Just because he lives so far away and he doesn't really use.
Is it because he is creepy?
No, he's not creepy at all. He's so uncreepy. He's like a very sweet old man. We don't talk that much.
It's always the sweetest ones.
Why are you suddenly just roasting my grandpas? Joking about my one grandpa dying, and now you're just calling my other grandpa creepy for no reason.
It's just, there's something just so fucking awful and despicable.
He's a sweet old man.
About talking about people that can't defend themselves.
Yeah, and he's an old fucking man that has no idea that you're saying these awful things about him to a public audience, and he's just, right now, he's just sitting on the couch watching some TV with his hearing aid in, just enjoying his tea, and then right now you're
my granddads are dead.
So,
Dude.
I'm sorry.
I can make this joke.
So you can make jokes about my living grandpa because your grandpa's dead.
Both of them are dead.
One of my grandpas is dead.
I'm kidding.
What the fuck, dude? Why?
I don't know.
What? Our lawyer. The good one.
Oh, okay. What's the last thing he said?
Oh, I'm not gonna read it, but it was that. Settling the gym case. No, Ryan, don't type something. What did you just send to the lawyer? Yo, mama. Okay, thank you, Ryan. Ryan, would you apologize? Ryan just texted our lawyer from my phone, yo, mama. Would you explain yourself? Dude, this isn't one of our little games, Ryan. This is legal counsel. All right, I want you to apologize to him, okay?
Okay.
All right, 3, 2, 1. Ryan! Dude! Bro! Ryan! Bro! Our lawyer's going to check his phone. He's going to check his phone. Say, oh, new text from my client. Yo mama, followed by... What's wrong? Why are you crying, Ryan?
Tom Hanks has AIDS, dude.
No, he doesn't.
It's like upsetting you. Like
he doesn't have AIDS, dude.
Dude, why? I don't know why you're trying to spread this rumor that Tom Hanks has
Tom
AIDS.
Hanks is a regular listener to this podcast. He's gonna get his feelings hurt that you're saying this.
How about Little Man 2.5?
Guess what?
Can I name him that, Matt?
Little Man 2.5. Why? What's the 0.5?
It's my kid. I get to
He'd be
name whatever I
2.0,
want.
wouldn't he? But why the 0.5?
Maybe he's bigger than I thought he would be.
Like Big Baby?
Yeah,
I hate
like
that
Big
baby.
Baby.
I'm not even gonna be candid about. I hate that baby. I hate to see him on my timeline. I don't want to ever see it again. I think it's disgusting.
Cut to masked figures holding the baby up in front of a video camera with a gun to its head. Matt Watson, we heard your cry. We are the clan of MW.
Well, I certainly hope that people wouldn't kill a child because the funny YouTube man said he didn't like to see it on his timeline.
Too late, Matt. You already said what you said, and then they shoot the child in the head. How do you feel, Matt?
Horribly.
You killed Fat Baby.
You
had Fat Baby killed.
Big Baby, not Fat Baby. I don't want
I'm
to fat
sorry.
shame him.
Oh.
Do you think I could, just get laid through my laugh?
Absolutely.
Like if I ordered a hooker, and then I'm like, sorry, I don't have my money, and then I was like, but I have this, and then I went. Then she'd be like, oh my God, no need. And then she'd leave.
No, she wouldn't leave.
Her pimp would come up and be like, yo, what the fuck? And I'd be like, oh.
In the original Iron Giant, isn't there like a dragon and shit?
Yeah, there's a dragon like the size of Australia or something.
Oh my God, dude. I didn't know your mom was in that book.
Is she the dragon the size of Australia, or is she Australia? Like, is she the size of Australia, or is she the dragon the size of Australia?
She's just... She's just the size of Australia.
Dude!
I'm sorry.
People buy stars. You can just buy stuff.
They don't buy stars. They're dumbasses and give money to some dude. It's like, yep, you own it. Thanks for the money.
No, if I buy a star, Matt, it's my star. I bought that giant fucking fireball, my man, and I named it.
No dirt, like no shade on anyone that's bought a star, but it's the funniest scam to me. It's like, dude, give me money and that star's yours. That thing 1 billion light years away. It's all yours.
It is yours, dude. It's your star.
Meanwhile, he sold the same star to like 26 people.
You can go take a spaceship and visit your star. You can live on your star if you want.
I'm gonna buy you a fucking star, Ryan. I'm gonna buy our podcast.
You should buy me a dead star so I can live on it.
I'm gonna buy supermegacast a star. The only podcast.
Make sure it's pooptillion, 7 pooptillion light years away.
Can we buy a star and name it Poop? Wow, you can buy the stars of the Zodiac constellation. How many fucking people have already done this? Okay, and you get a money back guarantee. What in case
I don't like my star?
You mind if I buy a star real quick?
Don't buy a star.
It's $24, dude.
Don't buy a star.
All right, I chose a very bright star. Name of the star.
We're not buying a star. It's not real. It's not our star.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
I'm gonna have a fucking certificate that will say it's my star.
Who cares?
What about a marriage certificate that says that you're married?
Yeah, but that's legally binding.
This is legally binding.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
You can't fucking buy a star.
Yes, what do you think I'm doing right now?
You can't fucking just. Yeah.
I'm gonna name this star Ryan McGee. All right. How's that make you feel?
I mean, that means you're going to have a certificate that says a star is named Ryan McGee.
I'm getting my own Ryan McGee star. Just so you know out there, you look up at the night sky, 40 years after I'm dead, and you say, you know, up there in the heavens is Ryan McGee.
That's not what happens when you buy a star. You don't buy a star. Who owns the stars?
I own the star.
Whose stars are they to sell, man?
I own it now.
Whose star are they to sell? Who owns the star first off, right? This is a transaction. You're buying the star. Who has the star? Who has the star to start off with, Matt?
Okay. God made the stars.
God
made this website.
Did he set up the website?
Technically, yes, because God made everything, so God technically made the website. So, touche, motherfucker.
You're buying a star from God.
I'm putting my billing details in. Hold on.
Dude, this person didn't have to do anything. Imagine there are people growing crops, having to buy seeds, put time into nurturing it from the ground up.
Maybe they should sell stars.
Don't buy a star, Matt.
Proceed to PayPal.
Stop.
What do you mean my order was canceled?
Oh, look.
Oh, why did it cancel my order?
Oh, sorry, we ran out of stars. We got to go collect more.
I'm buying it. After the podcast,
I wish on that site it would say our stock is low on stars.
Hurry up, low on stars.
Can you buy stars on Amazon Prime now? It's only 2 left.
You can order it.
We'll restock by May 15th.
Well, I'm gonna buy a star. I don't want to enter all my details on the podcast. After the podcast, I'll do it though, and I'm gonna own Ryan McGee. Well, I'm feeling pretty good knowing that by tonight I'm gonna own my very own star named Ryan McGee.
Don't waste money, dude. Don't waste money.
It's $98, dude.
98?
It's 98 fucking dollars.
That was 20 something.
That's what they get you, dude. You got it. Then you're like, well, see, I want a brighter star.
See, what this company did was smart. They bought stars for 20 cents per star, and now they're selling this. They're upcharging stars for $100.
I am sorry, buying stars is so fucking stupid. Even though I'm gonna do it, but
because you're realizing that it means nothing. You're not doing anything but giving your money away to someone.
Can I use business money? Can I use some company money for that?
No.
Yes, I am quote unquote buying a star, and I'm going to use the company money because it's named Ryan McGee.
No, you're not going to use
the IRS comes knocking on the door and says, "What is this? You purchased a star named Ryan McGee?" I'm saying, yeah, it's for the business.
No,
and I'll show them the fucking certificate, and they'll say, "Oh, yep, you're right."
Spending $100 of company money on nothing, on the air.
I want to buy a star, and then I want to take my certificate to the courthouse and I just want to ask, what standing does this have? And
no
they say
standing.
Nothing, I'm gonna go sue those motherfuckers. I'm gonna say, so you're telling me I didn't actually buy a star? It did go through.
Did you buy a star?
It went through.
Please don't tell me
Your star is in the sky.
Did you use company money?
No, I used my own debit card. Look, prove it. Your star is in the sky. I don't know. It said canceled. I don't know why it went through. Matt, Your star is registered. Congratulations. Your star, now officially named Ryan McGee, shines in the sky. Now let us fulfill your products. In the next email, you'll receive your tracking number and confirmation that your package has been shipped. And you can find your digital certificate in the attachments. Ryan, I would like you to I'd like you to take a little look at something for me, okay?
This is ridiculous.
Hey, do you need to put on your glasses?
You bought nothing. You literally just threw money into a furnace.
Take a look at that. Take a look at that.
Oh my god!
I want to read that.
It's a certificate for a star.
Read it out loud to me. Oh, I can't wait to see the look on your face.
The certificate proves that the star named Ryan McGee with coordinates RA 17 hours, 49 minutes, 51 seconds, December, negative, the degrees, whatever, was registered in the database of Star Register. Constellation Scorpius. Registered. God.
See?
Congratulations, you own a star. Oh, it's so...
You look like a real fucking jackass.
Fuck.
Here, I'm gonna read out the coordinates for everybody, so everyone knows exactly where in the sky.
So you can look up.
You look up in the sky. You came on my radar right after you guys moved, and you were, you and Daniel had just moved in at an apartment. And that was when I met you guys. You guys were fresh out here.
Yeah, because you tried to interact with me before you came out, but I wasn't really having it.
It didn't work too well.
And since the day I met you, we've been making that fucking.
I know.
joke.
No, before I even knew you, I got a Snapchat of you. Before I'd ever met you, like 2 months before I even met you, I got a Snapchat of you saying D's nuts, and I was like, aha, he's funny. But
that's
yeah.
when you knew.
That's when I knew.
Honestly, I never take the time to appreciate it, but I do appreciate just our natural chemistry, like as friends.
Oh, me too. It's funny because
it's weird to talk about it so analytically.
Yeah, but it's true.
So
it's true.
cold.
I think you should start skateboarding. It's just a word of advice from me. I think it would be cool for you.
Is this just a random fucking thing?
I'm starting. It's called starting the conversation on a podcast. Ryan.
Okay, there.
You know what? We're not talking about skateboards then. They're not cool enough.
Ryan, you like NASCAR?
No.
All right. I was actually on Rodeo Drive.
Cool. Remember when I wanted a fucking chinchilla?
No.
Put that one in your atheist pipe and smoke it.
No.
Ryan, are you excited for Christmas?
No.
All right. That's the end of that conversation.
You ever just play with toothpaste, like just taking a tube and squeezed it all in your hand and just played with it?
Nope.
Well, I guess it makes one of us.
You ever think that Jesus could just be someone you know?
Nope.
Oh. Okay. What if I was Jesus, Ryan? What if I? You wouldn't know.
Yeah, you sinned a lot.
What?
If you were Jesus, you'd be sinning a lot.
Well, no one said Jesus was perfect, Ryan, and times have changed. So
Jesus was perfect.
and I'm not. I don't think I sin a lot.
Plus, I think Jesus would be a lot cuter than you.
Oh, thank you.
You did something that left an impact on me.
I whenever I scare someone, I try to make an impact and explain what happened from your perspective, from Matt's point of view. This is what happened.
Okay, it's probably like 11:30 at night, midnight. I'm sitting in my room and I'm on my computer, just listening to some music, enjoying myself. I'm by myself, got my door shut, or it was cracked at least, and my computer is on the same wall as my door, so out of my peripheral vision, I can see the door.
Like on a line segment, the two dots, one's the door, one's you.
Yeah.
On the end of the line.
So out of the very corner of my eye, I can see the door. So I'm sitting there doing my thing, and all of a sudden, out of the corner of my eye, I see a big burst of movement, and I look, and the first thing I see is just dead on, directly facing me, Ryan, completely naked, charging at me as fast as he can. Not saying a word, not yelling or anything, just doom, 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 doom. It's fully naked. And it made me, a legitimate scream. I was like, ah!
Yeah, you were like, ah!
Scared the shit out of me because it's just unexpected.
The reason, let me explain why I did it in that way. It's because I'm not going to just go, boo! It's not fun. I want to surprise you. But a way to also get that fight or flight sense out of you is to scramble your brain, make you confused. So it's like, how do I react to this specific situation?
If it's you jumping out and going boo, my brain instantly just puts it all together, and I'll have a millisecond of fear, but then my brain's it's Ryan just saying boo. If it's something like this, my brain can't put it together.
You got a loud noise at the door that goes boom, so it startles you a little bit. You look over, then you just see this mass running at you at full speed. But not only that, this mass is naked.
I register the nudity, and it's just it's just a huge. My brain can't piece it together as fast as a regular jump scare. So it's unexpected, it's scary, it's abnormal, and it's running right at me.
I'll do that thing like where I think I did this one time where you were at your computer, you were like over at your bed or something, and like I went in your door frame, and I just kind of laid down or like I kneeled down, and I put my head like parallel like this, like look, I like just was doing that
just
and,
peeking your head
just
in the door.
staring at you. And there's something about when you're looking around a room at still objects, and then you make eye contact with something that you didn't expect. Like it sends a jolt through your system. Like
because your brain is flatlined. Everything is normal, and then you see something, and it's another thing. It's not like a jump scare where you're jumping out and scaring me. It's just it plays on the fear of something's not right.
Yeah.
That's essentially what it is. Your brain just sees something and instantly goes, "That's not right.
Something's off. How the fuck do I react? This might be a life or death situation."
Yeah, because like that part of your brain,
if you saw any other person but me in your room like that, it would be a fight or flight instance. Like it would be okay for you to feel that way.
And when I see you, like my brain doesn't instantly recognize it's you. I think my brain just instantly goes, "There's someone that's not right."
Yep.
And it's creepy because it was dark outside my door, and you were just standing in the doorway. You weren't saying anything. You weren't going like, "Hey Matt, blah blah blah." It was just your face staring at me, and you've done that so many times.
Other than that, it's delicious.
Have you ever eaten a bear?
No.
What's the weirdest meat you've ever
Have you
eaten?
really never eaten a bear?
Weirdest? Ryan, how are you?
What if a bear?
How is that question? My answer to that question crazy to you? Like, no, I've never eaten a bear.
My ice cream man got shot and killed.
I'm serious.
His birthday recently passed. Turned
I'm sorry to hear
25.
I would
You're
like
gonna
to
have
get
little
married.
gremlins.
Ryan, that's really fucking mean, dude.
Dude, I'm gonna laugh at your kids one day.
You're gonna be tall, beautiful, blue-eyed sons of bitches.
And I'm gonna look at them. I'm gonna laugh. I'm gonna trip them when they're little toddlers too. Behind your
I
back,
will not.
I'm gonna laugh to myself.
When I have kids, I will not have you around.
You won't have a choice.
What does that mean?
I don't know. Try to find me.
What?
No, I like saying I'm from Wisconsin because well, that's where all the cheese is made. And in my house, if you cut the cheese, you're the funny man. I don't care who you are. That's funny. I don't care where you're from. That's funny.
I want to go to a
There's little fat boys throwing their bras on stage.
Just fucking scream like the woman in the background of Roller Coaster of Love.
I want to fucking go to a Larry the Cable Guy show and just every time he tells a joke.
Just bring like an open cup of something and then just fucking shake it around and
Like
just
like
hits everyone.
crack open a can of baked beans. Just
Until you fucking slit the throat of Ryan Elias McGee.
More like Ryan Smelly Ass McGee.
Ow! Fuck! Stop! Stop!
Yeah, but if you guys are ever in Los Angeles and you want a really nice movie theater to go to, go check out the ArcLight Cinema in Hollywood.
You were about to say something bad about it, Tucker, though.
Well, I was just gonna say.
Are they not environmentally friendly enough?
Like, I know the seats aren't as fancy as you'd like.
It was just it's
They serve alcohol?
It was amazing.
Their popcorn's
but it
fresh?
wasn't like it's not the most amazing thing ever. I don't know.
I'm just saying it's a good theater
yeah.
experience.
Okay, so yeah,
I'm not
that's exactly
saying we're watching the crucifixion of Christ here.
right. Yeah, it's a good theater.
Although it would look,
you need a good theater experience for that.
it would look fantastic in this theater.
Oh, the ArcLight?
And sound great.
Oh yeah. Well,
I think
Ryan. Ryan. Oh my God. No.
yeah, just like that. It would sound just like that.
The year is 1954 in Arizona, New Mexico. Ryan Mason Dixon McGee
is sitting in his rocking chair on the front porch of his ranch, Ryan's ranch.
He calls for his malnourished servant man-slave boy. Matthew, come here! Servant slave boy Matthew slithers on over.
Okay.
His tongue flopped out because he's dehydrated. Goes, what can I do for you, Ryan? Then Ryan goes, see that over there?
Cowboy Ryan points over to the west. Atop a tall mountain overlooking his ranch is a sparkle at the very top of the mountain. Over there! I want you to go up on that there mountain and get me whatever's sparkling up at the top. Matthew looks at Ryan and says,
well, geez, mister, I don't know if I can make it all that way, given my limbs are grated to the bone.
Now, you know what? Here's what we're gonna do. I just worked out my calves a lot last month. In fact, 3 hours a day. Pan down to Ryan's calves, which are almost bursting.
they're huge.
They're about to burst out of the skin. In fact, they did burst out of the skin, and Ryan had to stitch up his skin a little bit. So you can see the folds and kind of see the calf a little bit. But they're big and massive and very impressive and sexy. I've been working out my calves. Why don't you grab on my back hairs, hold on tight, and I'll carry us up the mountain. But I'm gonna need you to grab a hold of whatever that sparkly doohickey is.
Okay, Cowboy Ryan.
Says slave boy Matthew.
Malnourished
slave
servant boy Matt. Yes.
Yeah. He grabs on to his back hair because he's not wearing a shirt.
It's like thick back.
Cowboy Ryan's not wearing a shirt. He just wears jorts. He wears cut off jeans shorts. And a straw hat. It's so hot out there. He wears a Live Strong Lance Armstrong wristband, one of the yellow ones.
He also has the Mason-Dixon line tattooed on his pelvis.
It's just a straight line across his pelvis.
Yeah.
Cowboy Ryan starts running at breakneck speed to cross his ranch. But he realizes he forgot to phone his wife that he was going to the top of the mountain. And his wife always told him, Ryan McGee Mason-Dixon, don't you dare go to the top of that mountain without telling me first. The sun is starting to set.
Uh-oh.
And they can't go up the mountain at night. But if he were to turn around now, there wouldn't be enough time. So he does have to go back and tell his wife. So the only logical solution is he has to remove his legs and give them to Matthew. He cuts his bottom torso off where he has the Mason-Dixon tattoo.
Yes.
And he cuts off Matthew's legs and takes them. Okay, Matthew finds a time machine button on the ground and he accidentally hits it and completely goes back in time before Ryan McGee Mason-Dixon cuts his legs off.
No, that can still happen.
He hit the time, but he hasn't cut his legs off yet.
He has cut his legs off.
No, he hasn't.
So he cuts his legs
off. He sews
off.
his legs back on.
So he cuts them back off again. I want you to go home and pleasure my ethnically diverse wife.
You sure, boss? You sure you don't want to go have sex with your ethnically diverse and beautiful and very appropriately dressed wife?
He goes, yes. This sparkly thing is the only thing I need.
Ryan Mason-Dixon McGee, with his new set of string bean legs, he starts running up the mountain. Not very fast, because the legs are so malnourished.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't take care of his servant boy.
Well, I bet you Cowboy Ryan probably has some big arms, too.
So he just starts running only with his arms. He starts running up the mountain, just grabbing on the rocks and ripping his way up the mountain. And the sun is setting fast. And Ryan Mason-Dixon McGee is not supposed to be up on the mountain when the sun is down, because that's when monsters come out.
So Matthew just made it to the front door, and he knocks on it. Ryan's ethnically diverse wife opens the front door. And he goes,
oh my, those look like the love of my life's legs. What are you doing?
And Matt says back,
well,
You have the same voice?
yeah, you pull out a sheet of paper that I wrote down for you.
it's time for,
You squint at it and you read,
for fucking time.
and then my wife goes, "Auga, auga," and she rips off her blouse.
Ooh.
And she's sporting a cock with the tip of a pussy.
Ryan Mason-Dixon McGee is not only a rancher, but he's a notorious trans ally. He's ripping his way. He's ripping and tearing up the mountain. He's knocking down trees with his biceps. He's roaring like a lion. He's singing God's not dead. He's surely alive. He's living on the inside, roaring like a lion.
Saying God is not a man. God is not a white man. God is not a man sitting on the clouds.
He's singing those songs to help him up the mountain. And he's about a mile away from the peak at this point. But all of a sudden, the sun, it's creeping closer to the horizon. And just like that, boom, it's gone. It's dark out. He looks back down the mountain, and he can see his cabin, his ranch in the distance. And there's one light on, and it's the bedroom light.
Little slave boy Matt is...
Do I have to be little slave boy Matt? Can I just be like indentured helper?
Malnourished little helper Matt.
Okay, that's better.
Matt's giving Ryan's ethnically diverse wife CPR.
What?
Because he was so good at sex, better than Ryan ever was, that she was completely blown away, and she accidentally had a heart attack.
Does anybody ever have a heart attack not on accident?
All of a sudden, he remembers a story that he used to read to Ryan's kids, who are all dead now, unfortunately. And the story went, true love's kiss will save the princess. And he goes, the wife must be the princess in this situation, and true love must be me because I'm good at having sex. So he goes in and kisses her. Nothing happens. He starts to cry, but then he hears a howl and looks up at the mountain where the sparkly thing and Ryan are.
So Ryan thinks his wife is having the climax of her life.
She was,
which is what sent her into cardiac arrest. And he's looking down the mountain thinking, damn, I knew he could pleasure her good. But then he hears the cry of a werewolf. He starts running up the mountain. But it's dark. He's losing his footwork, or his handwork, because he's using his hands to climb the mountain. He's slipping. He chips one of his French tip nails, his cherry red French tip nails, on a rock, which completely inebriates him, and he falls to the ground screaming, holding his cracked nail. He knows that he can't risk breaking another nail, so he can no longer use his hands.
Of course.
He says, I'm going to have to use Matthew's malnourished legs for this. So, as a true hero would, he hikes up his jorts, and he just puts his all into it, and he starts charging up the mountain, hearing the monsters grow closer.
And Matt's legs are long.
They're long. So with only 3 swoops of his leg, he's at the top. There's a little bit of dirt on top of the object. He wants to know what it is so bad. Right as he begins to brush it off, he hears a scream coming from the ranch.
It's Matt with Ryan. One of Ryan's legs is holding the wife while the other is hopping up the mountain. And he's like, quick, Ryan, you must kiss the wife. All of a sudden he looks at the object and it starts to disintegrate. Because only one person can have its true majesty. He's like, wait a second, malnourished Matt. Please don't come up here. And also he goes, but your wife is dead. And Ryan looks both ways at this disappearing thing with that's sparkling but has dirt on it that he doesn't know what it is, and he looks at his wife. He quickly tears off his lips and throws them in the direction of Matt and the wife. Matt starts to fall down the mountain, but before he starts his very long journey down by tumbling down and breaking every bone in his body, he sees the lips land perfectly onto Ryan's wife's mouth. Disintegration is stopped. He wipes off the dust of the sneakers, and they're a new pair of sneakers.
It was a pair of sneakers?
Yeah, the ones that barely hit shelves.
Ryan, are you ending this story with an ad read?
It's a revolutionary new marketplace for buying and selling 100% authentic sneakers, said the wizard. Streetwear, watches, and handbags. The wizard was at the top of the mountain and appears right after he finds the sneakers. The wizard then says, millions are already using StockX to find everything after it sells out.
He says StockX even allows users to buy and sell pre-owned, excellent condition luxury handbags and watches. Then Ryan looks up and without his lips goes, motivate your audience. Talk about your experience with the product/service. Copy 1 to 2 points to rotate into your spot.
The wizard says, StockX uses the same principles as the stock market to make buying and selling as safe and easy as possible. Ryan is astonished, and his eyes are agape, still lipless.
And then he says, but what if I'm scared of being ripped off? And the wizard says, well, there's total anonymity. Matt is at the bottom of the mountain, and he fell down. He broke all his bones, okay?
Yeah.
And the wife is she slowly opens her eyes. Matthew, you've pleasured me more than anyone's ever pleasured me. And I think I love you. You have to understand, Mrs. Mason-Dixon, McGee, I was just trying to help your husband out. We can never be together. Suddenly, Ryan comes down the mountain on a skateboard with a guitar lick introducing him. He looks at his wife and he looks at Matthew, and with tears in his eyes, he says, go to stockx.com/megacast now. stockx.com/megacast. From that point on, the three of them had a polyamorous relationship and had many children and lived happily ever after on Ryan's ranch.
Amen.
That was good.
Yeah.
I really like the way you incorporated the ad read into that story. I wasn't expecting that.
Thank you.
You know, sponsors, they got to work their way in somehow, right?
Yeah. Here we are, everybody. The big secret.
See, this isn't fair because the ad read, all you said was insert ad read here, so you'll add it later. Meanwhile, I've had 2 seconds to think up a deep secret that I haven't talked about on Game Grumps, where my life has been laid bare for 6 years. Fuck.
Dan?
Yes.
The secret, dude.
No, see, this is, again, not fair.
You told us you had a big secret.
I did not say anything of the kind.
You literally said, I have something huge I want
The title of the episode is Dan's Big Secret.
So fucked. Such clickbaity
No, it's
bullshit.
It's fucked that you would come on our podcast and say that you're going to say your big secret and then hide it from us.
I don't know. I can't imagine what kind of, like...
He swindled his way onto this podcast.
I just picture, Matt, the moment you were born, beautiful Matt. You
sparkling little baby.
You came out of your mother, except the doctor was like, oh, I'm sorry to say that your boy will be below average weight, which means there's a lot of health risks that go for him in the future. His feet are all gangly and weird. And
now you're just getting personal.
and he has the tumor the size of an apple on his head. And I don't think he's going to live past the age of 12 if we don't do anything right now. And your dad looks at the doctor horrified and then says, yeah, but is he gay?
But yeah. I would like to do drag, though. I think we can get a professional. Like, we could honestly probably get one of the people from RuPaul's Drag Race. And
I'll think about it, dude. Like, it'll be worth it for a video.
I don't want to do another video where I'm the only one in makeup.
But I just know that I'm going to be uncomfortable.
Ryan,
I
we
don't
drink
know if I'm
gallon of
uncomfortable.
milk. We do things that make us uncomfortable.
That's a different uncomfortable. This is more like psychological torture.
You're homophobic. You're transphobic. That's what it is.
There's not a chance in the world, unless there is a gun held to my head, that I will suck Matt's dick. Now, I can imagine someone now listening to this podcast going into their parents' bedroom, pulling out the gun,
and looking up our address. It's my bare ass, which is looking much better these days. I was looking at my butt in the mirror today, and I was going, damn, I don't have that Hank Hill ass anymore.
You never did.
What?
You always had a cute little butt, dude.
Oh, man, Ryan, you always make me feel so good. Welcome to Super Megacast, where one male friend tells his other male friend that you always had a cute butt, dude. And then we're like, why do people ship us?
Leaked video of Ryan McGee slobbing down Matt's stupid cock.
Why did you put that adjective in there? What's the point?
Because it looks like a crazy straw.
Why are you staring at me like that?
Because I want to fuck you.
Stop. Oh, you and I could have sex. Like, that's a thing that could actually occur.
Okay.
It's like actually in the realm of possibility.
I guess technically anything is, yeah.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying, right? It's in the realm of possibility that you and I could end up having sex. Like anal penetration sex.
Yeah. I mean, in this universe.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
Like, we could keep going on doing Super Mega and act like it never happened and just have sex and just forget about it. But like, just at that one time, that one night, we could just do that. Like that's a crazy hypothetical that could actually just happen.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And it wouldn't, if we forgot about it, if we said we wouldn't talk about it anymore, it wouldn't be gay. Because it's like a joke.
No, I know.
We could do it ironically.
I hear you.
We could have ironic gay sex.
So you like
with my
Midsummer,
bros.
you said?
Yeah, Midsummer was. I love my father.
But who
and I
cares?
talked to him the other night. It was very hot and heavy conversation.
That's damn.
Mm-hmm.
Was he touching himself?
Yeah. You know, that Madonna song where she goes,
When I think about
Was he
you, I touch
circling his
myself.
finger around his prostate, teasing it going in a little bit as he heard your voice and heard the vibrations of your voice? I'm so sorry.
You're so good at taking a bit and then stretching a little bit too far. It's like, oh, all right, okay. At first, it's like, oh, I'm horny with my dad. And then you go into graphic detail. My father fingering his anus to stimulate his prostate to the sound of my voice.
Through the vibrations of your voice. Because you have such a deep voice.
No, I'll tell you what he did. He has a little Bluetooth headpiece that he takes it off and sticks it up his ass. So then when I talk, I'm talking directly into his ass and you can feel the vibrations of his son's voice.
You go, hey there, little prostate. The prostate.
Oh, just stop. Mental health.
Because your brain will not just do rational what ifs. It'll start to just create a stack of them of like the worst case scenarios.
Your brain always goes to worst case scenarios. Always.
Because it's on high alert.
That's what anxiety does. Anxiety always throws you to the worst case scenario because, yeah, it's like trying to protect you. It's trying to make you like prepared for the worst thing to happen. So it's like, oh, I get in one fight with my girlfriend. All of a sudden, it's like your mind jumps to like, oh, we're going to break up. It's like worst case scenario all the time.
Yeah.
That's what I hate about anxiety.
What will this sexual interaction I have with my dad, like what will that cause onto the family?
Exactly.
And like, it's important just to focus on the beautiful moment we had.
I was really hoping you could pull through that one.
I know, I couldn't. I'm sorry. I wish I could.
I'll tell you, for the first second you were saying that, though, I thought you were being legit. I was like,
oh my God.
Everything was so seriously nuts. I was like,
no.
I was like, you want to talk about this on the podcast?
Odds are you have to text back, shut up, old man, and let it sit for 5 minutes.
Dude, I don't talk to my dad that much lately, and that's just like we really haven't talked that much lately, so that's just like almost too much. It's just like he's reaching out to me, asking me a genuine question, and I'm shut up, old man. Oh wait, he does have an iPhone now, so I can record an audio message from you.
Okay.
All right, ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
Shut up, old man. I don't like the way I delivered that.
Well, it's already sent it. iPhone.
Can I try again?
Shut up, old man.
All right, here. 3, 2, 1.
Shoulder. Fuck, I fucked up.
Well, it sends automatically when I release it, dude.
No,
All right.
I have to redo it.
Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Shut the frick up, you old fogey. Baldy.
All right, so let's go. Played at 4:18 p.m. Let's go. Let's listen to him. It's ready?
Shut up, old man. Shoulder. Fuck. Shut the frick up, you old fogey. Baldy.
Kept at 4:18. Oh, my dad replied. My dad said,
Oh no. Are you pre-reading?
He said tell little R tell little R the ass whooping he got boxing ain't nothing like the one I'll give him.
Okay.
You want to reply to that?
Yeah.
All right. 3, 2, 1.
Go read a book, dumbass.
You're going to think I'm faking this. It landed on mom. I was going through my contacts and then I tapped one.
You could send it, be like, "Oh, sorry, mom, my friend didn't."
I'm not fucking kidding you. All right.
Are you gonna say sorry? That was an accident. I was trying to send this to Ryan because it looks like Drake. You can say like,
I'll say sorry. I was trying to send that to Dad.
Are you actually gonna text your mom that?
Bro, my heart is racing right now.
Are you actually gonna text your mom that?
I like commitment to a bit, and I'm gonna do it.
Are you? No, Matt. Are you? Oh, he's thinking. He's pondering this shit.
All right, Ryan. I want you to witness this, okay?
No, dude. Oh my God! No way.
Oh, okay. See the green loading bar at the top as it's sending.
But you can't unsend that.
No, you
shit.
can't unsend. It's too late. I've already sent it.
Oh, it's sent.
And it is sent.
What? You sent gay porn to your mom.
I just took a screenshot of that. That one might have been a little too far, actually. Yeah,
Are you worried now?
a little bit.
But you're like, hey,
It's
on
starting
the
to sink in
podcast.
the reality of what I just did. It's like, oh, it's funny for the podcast, but we're gonna
She's your mom. She has to love
we're
you
gonna
regardless.
we're gonna
though.
end the podcast in 2 minutes, and then I'm like, okay, the joke's over now, and I legitimately sent my mom gay pornography.
Is she gonna text back? You think?
Oh, my phone just vibrated. I'm scared to look.
Oh no! Who's it from?
U.S. launches strikes in Iraq after Iranian-backed militias after attack that killed coalition troops.
Oh well, that's
Who
not.
cares
important.
about that? We should probably keep the podcast going until I get a response from my mom.
Do you think she will respond?
I'm gonna say, sorry, meant to. I'm gonna say sorry, meant to send that to
Dad.
No, because I already did this on my fucking dad, and my mom likes to psychoanalyze shit, and she's gonna actually think I'm gay for my dad. 'Cause with all of these shows, she's like there's the joke, and then he keeps joking about, and then she's gonna sit me down and be like, honey, were you molested as a child by your father? Like she's gonna like really
She's gonna talk to
psychoanalyze
your
it.
sister about it.
I think Matthew.
What do you think she's gonna psychoanalyze out of this?
So, your brother sent me a
Dude, she's
photograph.
gonna think she's gonna think you.
That's a grotesque
You're,
gay porn
you're
picture.
attracted to her.
Sorry, I meant to send that to. Oh God, I just gotta hurry up and cover my ass. Sorry, I meant to send that to. Oh, I'm drawing so many blanks right now.
The boys group text.
Sorry, I meant to send that to. Oh, she responded.
Oh no.
She said, "I don't want to see that." ... Okay, no, I'm just gonna say.
I don't want to see.
I'm just gonna say it's Drake. I just said it's Drake. I'm just gonna throw this out there, Ryan. You say one more thing about my mom on this podcast, there will be a phone call between you and my mom on this podcast.
Looking forward to it.
Actually, wait. What time is it? My mom is asleep, so I can't call her. But maybe on the
Is
next
that what
podcast.
she told you?
Huh?
Yeah. What's up?
Maybe I'll have to leave my mom a little voicemail real quick. You know what, Ryan? If my mom's awake, you're gonna have to talk to her.
You're not gonna wake
Siri,
your mom
call
up.
Mom.
You're not gonna wake your mom up.
Oh, I'm waking my mom up. Ryan. I'm sick of you disrespecting
It's
my
fucking
mother.
like 7, 8, 9. It's 10:20 where she is. It's 10:20.
Hey, Mom. Just want to let you know that Ryan's been saying some stuff about you, and I'm gonna give him about 30 seconds to explain himself. So, Ryan. Ryan. I just hung up. That's the first time my mom's gonna get. God. It's just a kiss and then it hangs up. She's gonna wake up at 5 a.m. tomorrow, and she's gonna see a missed call from me and panic because she's gonna think I was dying or some shit. And it's gonna be, hey Mom, Ryan's been saying some things. I'm gonna give the phone to Ryan, and then I hang up. I was reading Arthur and shit when I was in middle school.
Were you? No, you weren't.
Yeah, dude.
No, you weren't. You picked up a big
Nah,
book.
dude.
You
Nah-
picked up a big.
Nah,
fuck
dude,
you.
in
You
ninth
picked up a
grade-
big book. Fuck off. In 9th grade, you were reading. You're
Nah,
like,
dude, listen.
You're reading.
Like 9th grade would be like silent reading time. Bust out that Berenstain Bears, dude.
Fuck off. Bet you they can't put boobies in their music videos though.
I think they just did.
Did they?
Yeah,
we gotta put breasts on our YouTube channel, Ryan. There's never been boobs on Super Mega before. and we gotta-
That's a way to make sure we earn no money for the rest of our YouTube career.
yeah, but we'd be able to see breasts.
When is free? Okay, Matt. You're in a dark cell. They bring Mr. Bean and a monkey in a wheelchair into the room. You have to kill one of them.
Well, dude, now this is a tough one too.
This is a tough one too.
Because on one hand, that's a crippled innocent animal.
Yes,
And on the other
yes.
hand, it's fucking Mr. Bean, man. It's like both of them are gonna get me shit.
5, 4, 3,
The animal.
2.
You shoot the monkey in a wheelchair?
I shoot the monkey in a wheelchair.
Seems like you just have something against something in a wheelchair.
No, it has nothing to do with
It's
the
a boy
wheelchair.
in a wheelchair.
Pretend there's no
It's a
wheelchair. If they
monkey
just
in a
brought the monkey
wheelchair.
in, I'd shoot the monkey. Because it's Mr. Bean. He's a valuable asset to humanity.
But we can learn from monkeys.
We can learn from Mr. Bean.
For family reunions.
No, dude. Honestly, like
all the pussy you get there, dude.
Right, what if I went to one of your family reunions and just like in the span of the weekend just fucked like every one of your cousins?
All but one are men, so
that's a lot. That's a lot of cousins to fuck.
Yeah,
on in your family, not mine. Are
you into men?
Am I into men?
Yeah.
No.
Are you in men?
Yeah. You came out of your dad.
Yeah.
That's pretty gay, isn't it?
But my dad was never inside of me.
Yeah, same. Isn't it like very? If you think about it, Ryan, you're gay because you came out of your dad's nuts.
No.
You ever thought about that?
No.
Yeah, you're gay.
No, I'm not.
Boys, what's going on in here?
Working on employee contracts with our lawyer, and we're sitting in the living room, and there's like a section where it's like just standard stuff for like expectations of like basic expectations, and it's like just the type of stuff that's in every employee contract. That's like, I will not like employee will not like use drugs on the job. Employee will, stuff like that. And one of them was like employee will not interact with minors unaccompanied or something, because that's like the standard one.
Jim made sure we took that one out.
Yeah. and our lawyer was like, you guys don't ever do videos with minors. And we were like, and I said, I was like, no, but I mean, we have him over here a lot. And he does this.
Didn't get the joke
Dude, he
at
just goes,
first.
no, my dad was trying to tell me, he's like, son, they're already starting the movement for grown men and young boys to be accepted. Have you heard of NAMBLA? And I'm like, who the fuck takes
That was
NAMBLA
MAPS.
seriously?
MAPS is another one, right?
MAPS, yeah. Well,
You told
MAPS
me
is a
about.
minor attracted person, which is, I guess, that subsect of Twitter that's like, yeah, we're pedophiles, but we're it's okay. We're not ever gonna do anything about it. We just want to be accepted, and normalized. It's like, bro,
You know how some people are attracted to elderly women and elderly people? I'm attracted to the exact opposite. Oops.
Hey,
Oh, whoops.
and people put it in their bios.
It
Like,
might be against the law, I guess, but who knows? I'm having fun.
yeah, I'm a MAP. So what?
Cue
man.
no context.
Oh my god, let's cut that out of context. Like the only podcast for MAPs.
Hey guys, we just wanted to say we support maps and any god.
Looking back on Dora, the song's like, I'm the map. It's like, oh, okay, bro.
Philly, what's up, you beautiful bastards? Today we are talking about Ryan McGee and Matt Watson of a channel formerly known as Markiplier Game. I mean, Super Mega.
Map apply. Map Septiceye. How about that one?
Maps Films.
Map Mofo. Maps Mofo.
Map Gundacker.
There's a lot of good ones out there. It's very easy to actually do it. Map Watson. Boom, there it is.
Yeah.
Can't wait for that one to catch on.
Ryan Map,
Ryan Map Gee.
Map Gee. There, that's even better. That's even better.
There's a shit. Wow, I didn't realize it was that easy. We're starting a new club. It's called the Most Awesome People Club.
Ninja the Map. You can't really, map his name, so I had to fit it in there. Yeah. We are in no way saying any of these people are maps, but who's to say they aren't? I'm kidding.
They spilled the beans.
They've never defended themselves, so how are we supposed to know? They've never not said that they weren't.
Map grumps.
Could you imagine someone is like, starts an argument with, yeah, so my friend Matt's a pedophile. Wait, what? Matt's a pedophile? He's never said it explicitly, but he's never not said it. So
that's true. It's true.
Think about that logic.
Lord Map 777.
Oh my god.
It's too easy, man.
Coca-Cola tastes like boogers.
Ryan, that's not true.
What are they gonna do? What are they gonna do?
They're gonna pull all ads from my videos. That's one of the biggest ads on YouTube. It's Coca-Cola.
Yeah? Tostitos. More like.
Don't say it. Don't say it, Ryan. Stop.
Penis Tito's.
Dude, they're probably gonna double the ads on their videos.
They're like,
that's genius.
That's a good one. Yes. Or some guy with a big pipe. Oh, that's genius. We gotta get this guy in. Get him to marketing.
Dude, I want to see that like on the on TV. Those Tito's, more like penis Tito's.
You were telling something about a candy man or something.
What?
Earlier, I don't know.
I said nothing about a candy man.
Story, you're like, I'm gonna get back to it, and then
The magician.
The magician.
Wait, the candy man? Yeah, Ethan had a candy man at his birthday party, dude. It's awesome. He's handing out candy to everyone.
You know exactly what I meant.
Candy
it was someone magical. The magician.
Yeah, well, candy man's pretty magical too. He had a pee-pee poo-poo man at his party, dude. But basically, he did. Your face.
Anyway, I was dressed up as a magician, and I remember getting into a big fight with my parents over something else, like something menial, like grades or something. And I was crying, and I was yelling at my parents, and they were yelling back at me. And I just remember like thinking, like I marched up to my room, and I remember thinking like ripping it off, like
I could fucking shoot both of them.
that's not what I was thinking. I was thinking about how there's no way they could have taken me seriously because I was dressed up like a magician while I was like trying to yell at my parents and get in a fight with them. They yelled back.
And you were 11?
Something like that.
Did your top hat just go poof and stay up in the air with steam?
I was so mad. It shot up 3 feet, spun around, and then came back down.
You hung out with what's his face?
George Lopez?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's pretty chill. We went to a really nice sushi place. It's actually really good. I can't remember the name of the place, but it's honestly the best sushi I've had in LA.
How was George?
He's he had like a bag filled with prescription bottles, and he was just kind of
Probably just a prop.
he was tic-tacking them.
It's probably just a prop
Yeah,
for his show. He's just carrying it around.
he's like, I'm in a new movie, and I'm playing a pharmacist. And I said, what's it called? He goes, it's called The Pharmacist. I'm like, oh, cool. So you're playing the pharmacist in The Pharmacist. What channel is it on? He goes, The Pharmacist channel. I'm like, oh, that's very interesting. You're playing the pharmacist in The Pharmacist on The Pharmacist channel. Then, okay, so who else stars in it? Other pharmacists. I'm like, that's cool, George. You're playing the pharmacist on The Pharmacist channel with a bunch of pharmacists. And then I asked him, George, do you have any kids? He goes, yeah, they're pharmacists too.
All right, Ryan.
But who among us has not had jizz on their face today, if not by accident?
It was just dripping from the ceiling when I went in the bathroom this morning.
That was me.
Sorry.
That was.
I'm saying sorry.
Before the stream, I had to.
I'm apologizing because, like, I know it's just a little bit. I wasn't there to experience it, and I'm sorry.
Ryan, the thing is, it's like
There is tension in this room.
when I masturbate at work, I always text you.
Yeah,
And I say, you better hurry.
I live a bit further away. It's hard to do.
There are like 3 fireable offenses in that one sentence.
Actually, Aaron said he was going to give me a raise if I masturbated at work more in his office.
That does sound like something he'd say.
What if it was like, what if you found out though, all these years of all these jokes, like they were all real? Like I actually masturbated in Aaron's office in front of him. Like there was jizz on the ceiling today. Like,
Yeah. I don't know. I'd be shocked and also not shocked.
Yeah, same.
Yeah. I'd be fine with that. Whatever works for you, man. Honestly.
Jerking it in the
In front of my boss?
Yeah.
Who's like 10 years
whatever
older than me?
works for you. I love it. It's just so accepting. It's like, hey,
man.
Hey, dude, live your truth.
I've heard of crazier shit.
Is this what you guys wanted to talk about? Is this what you brought?
Well, that's why we're
me on
sitting
for?
interrogation style right now.
Because we were wondering, since Aaron allows Matt to jerk off in front of him.
Mm-hmm.
Ryan's a little jealous.
Where are you going? Where are you going with
doesn't
this?
want him to do it in front of him.
I'm doing hand motions.
Oh, me?
Read the room, man. Read the room.
I don't have an office. You have a
house.
As you
do.
Well, that's
You have a car.
well, then we're no longer at work. Then it's just dudes jerking off.
Do it like
It's just your normal Friday night.
If there's no power angle to it, then like, what's the point?
do it like Dirk Diggler style, where you're just like sitting in the car, like in the passenger seat.
Yeah. Wow. This has been enlightening.
Yeah, you like being on our podcast?
No, yeah. Thanks for having me on.
Only
I
8
gotta
minutes
go.
Do we have any ad reads for this one?
We do.
We'll do them later.
We don't have them yet, so we'll have to record them later in the week.
What, ad reads?
Yeah, like
you guys
sponsors.
get sponsored for this?
Yeah.
That's
Somehow,
hysterical.
right?
That's amazing.
You give me bitch eyes. You give me big bitch eyes.
I have big bitch eyes.
No. When we were first friends, I always was scared you hated me.
Because like when I looked at you, it just looked like I was like thinking about you. Like,
Well, when I'd be talking to you, you'd give me this face like you were just like, I don't care what this fucker says.
a while ago, when I was in my room, doing nothing, bothering no one. My door was maybe, I think it was closed, and I was masturbating.
All right.
And I think you like knocked or something. I was like, I'm busy. Then you were living with Daniel and I at the time, and then you told Daniel, hey, go run into Ryan's room.
I said go run into Ryan's room and scare him.
Yeah, and so
because he didn't know you were jerking off.
So he bursts into the room. I'm masturbating, and all of a sudden he didn't expect it. So this was a prank on like the two of us. And so he runs and goes ah, and then as he's screaming, he realizes what I'm doing, and I'm looking at him, and he goes ah, and then he like continues to just run back out of the room, and I'm like, what the fuck? I was mad, and like you were like, he knew you were doing that.
I got you both, dude. I was like, Daniel, go just run in.
That was a good one.
No, I filmed it.
That was
I said,
good.
I was like, here, I'm gonna film it. Just go run in and scare Ryan. He's like, okay, this will be funny. I'm the only one that knows you're masturbating. He doesn't know. You don't know that that's just about to happen.
Nope.
He runs. Oh!
Yeah.
I don't have that video anymore. I wiped my phone ages ago. It was on there, but in the video.
You got me in the video.
I did. It's a quick motion blur, and I remember I froze the frame. It's you laying in bed, fully naked, and it's a blur of sheets being thrown over yourself. You got your hands like down around that area, and you got your hands quickly pull the sheets up, and it's just your face, and you look like a deer in headlights.
You're jailbait, Matt.
Am I? Yeah, I mean, well, I'm 6'2". I don't know if that classifies as jailbait.
You're a little twink, though.
Okay, if I was me, the same skinniness, but I was like, imagine if I was like 5'6".
Yeah.
I'd be.
Oh, you'd be adorable.
I'd be a massive. What?
I'd fling you around the place. You'd hit your head on a few walls, probably get a concussion.
What are you talking about?
I don't know. I'm just picturing you 5'6" and me swinging you around by your
Was
ankle.
that like Ryan? What if Barack Obama walked in the room right now and gave you a free Wii Mini and walked out? Would you? How enthralled would you be?
I'd run after him to take the picture of like the back of his head as he was leaving.
No, but the second you get out the door, he's gone. It was never there. Don't even see him.
You'd be here. You'd see it with me.
Yeah, but he's just gone when we get out there, and we're like, was that fucking Barack Obama?
Would you be an asshole and tell people that it's not Barack Obama and have people think I was crazy?
Yeah, probably.
No,
It'd be funny as hell.
But dude, you would have seen it too.
I'd say, yeah, Ryan went to Goodwill and got a Wii Mini, and then was like, now he's telling people that Barack Obama gave it to him.
I'm like, Matt, you were there. Matt, you were fucking there. We were both in the fucking recording room.
Ryan.
And he came in. No, stop.
Where do you keep getting this story?
Stop fucking belittling
Barack Obama came and gave you a
Barack
Wii
Obama
Mini.
came into the recording room and handed me a Wii fucking Mini, and you saw it.
Okay, Ryan.
Stop
I'm sure
doing
he
that
did.
shit,
I'm
Matt.
sure he did.
Some serious dad. Barack Obama.
That was a funny sound. High five. I like it when you do funny fart sounds with your mouth. That adds a lot to the podcast.
That's the deepest part of Earth's oceans.
Yeah.
You know how deep it is?
A mile.
Yep. It's a mile deep. It's the deepest point in all of the oceans. Do you want to know how deep it actually is? Give me your actual best guess. Was a mile actually your best guess at how deep it is?
I'm gonna guess like. But are we talking about like how long how big the trench is, or how from ocean level, how far down
from the surface of the water to the bottom, like where you hit the seafloor?
$50 miles.
Can I have a real guess, Ryan?
Well, I got an autograph by Penn and Teller, so.
Do you really?
Yeah.
That's a lie.
They give those out for
No,
free after every show.
Stop, Aaron.
They have like a meet and greet where you can just come up and take pictures
Aaron.
of them for free after every
Matt,
show.
they don't.
You just pay admission
Matt,
and you just
Aaron,
see them outside.
Stay out of this, Matt. I promise.
Like you literally, you can't miss them when you walk out. They're right there after the show, and they meet every fan.
I got a signed copy of the Bible.
Yeah.
Signed by my friend George.
Dad signed it when I was born. I got a signed copy of Sneaky Steve though.
So what the fuck is
Dude, I have I think I have 2 copies of Stinky Steve, and then
Stinky Steve?
the Minecraft book, which I have read.
Vsauce. Michael here.
I love him, dude. He's fucking awesome. He's so smart too.
Seems like he has a good sense of humor as well.
Seems like he's got some big brains on him.
He, I think he's a bit of an idiot, though. Seems like a cool guy, but doesn't seem all there, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, I think that cookie need a little more time in the oven for sure. Yeah. It's like he's cool, but he has all these far-fetched ideas.
It's like he's a very big conspiracy theorist. But okay, like legit, how many times can we get we can't keep doing this.
Death is fucking scary, dude.
Yeah, it's terrifying, but you
Sucks.
can't.
I'm awake at night sometimes just thinking about it, and I'm scared.
You can't be afraid of it though. I mean, easier said than done, but it's like, of course.
We could walk out to the parking lot tonight, and someone just pop in the back of my head. I wouldn't know.
No, you wouldn't. I mean,
wouldn't
I
know.
probably would. I'd be like, oh shit, Ryan just got shot, and then I get shot too.
Yeah,
But it's like we could fucking.
I just shit myself. Sorry, shit.
Super Mega Show at Twitter, and because we'll always post updates. Why?
I don't know. I just wanted to see your reaction.
I just look over and Ryan's flashing me a picture of Doge, just a Doge picture on his phone. But the way you flipped it out was like you're like presenting like that was like how an FBI agent would present his badge like whoosh, but it was just Doge on your phone.
Or how Louis C.K. would display his cock.
When did he ever do that? Well, yeah, he did it, but like, is there a place where I could have seen that happen?
Probably some hotel room somewhere.
That's true. He liked to do that. Bad, Louis. Bad. Your show was good. Why'd you have to whip your penis out in front of people? Stop showing me Doge.
The beta male smile
Always gets you.
God, this is the trifecta. My good buddy Matt, Doge, and the beta male smile.
Why am I like up there with those things? Those are on an equivalent tier, but why am I lumped in with that? I don't get that. There's only so much my mouth can do in terms of doing.
You're telling me.
Stop. Cut it out. There's only so much my mouth can do in terms of musical instruments.
You're telling me. Why do you gotta flash the fucking beta male smile at me? You're just like, man, I just gotta break him real quick to snap him out of
Yeah,
this.
dude. It's like, are you sitting there silently? I know if I. Well, usually it's like a test to see like, is it still gonna get him? And I'll flash the beta male smile, and then I get that. It's almost like, it's like an instant gratification thing. I want to hear that Ryan McGee laugh, so I just.
Oh, my penis is chubby.
I did it again. Moment of silence, flash the beta male smile.
I don't like Watch Mojo type shit where it's like top 5 actors who killed their children.
What are you talking about? I was in a Watch Mojo video. Okay,
Sorry.
Were you in a Watch Mojo video?
No.
I don't think so. For to make the record clear, I was specifically in what do they call it? What do they call it? I was an honorable mention. For saddest YouTube stories.
Yeah, I think it was like 5 YouTubers that have died or
Yeah.
something. And then they didn't feature Daniel as one of the main ones, but they made sure to include you as an honorable mention, the video of you crying. My favorite screenshot is that
famous Mark.
screenshot of you sitting there with tears in your eyes, and it just the Watch Mojo font on the bottom says honorable mention.
In the Snowy Mega 2017 playlist, the live action Christmas tree video isn't in there, I don't think. I know. I'm going to go add that. So by the time this comes out, people can't be like,
I'm gonna wait until you add it, and I'm gonna take it back out, so then people do get on you.
sorry.
All right, sweetheart, go to bed. No more Super Mega.
What if like Aaron actually listens to this one episode and goes, yeah, that joke about the money, what the fuck was that about?
I can't see Aaron acting like that. But just imagine.
I know.
We're at our desk editing, and he's like, "Hey guys, come here, we gotta talk." And he like takes us into the back room, and he's like, "So,
He makes sure like the heat is blowing instead of the AC.
as hot as it can be, so we're just drenched in sweat already."
Yeah.
Guys, I was listening to your podcast, and heard you were saying some things about me. You were doing an impression of me, and I noticed, it was all fun and games until
Yeah,
you started.
it's all jokes, Aaron.
And then you made the joke about money and me caring about money. And then you made the joke about the gayness, and that really wasn't cool, guys.
We didn't mean anything by it. It was just a joke. There was no like correlation.
Yeah, but
It
you
was
know, you're
just-
putting that out to potentially hundreds of thousands of people.
Nobody's actually gonna think that's true. We just fuck around on the podcast.
And then you guys did this whole, you know, this really weird role play as me pulling you aside and telling you I didn't like those jokes.
That was just a joke, Aaron.
And you know, you just did this. You carried it on, and you said everything you're saying right now in this meeting.
guys. Well,
The door opens and it's Aaron. Guys, I just got back from the future and I was listening to this and I had to stop it before it started.
what the fuck is going? And all of a sudden, like he crashes through the ceiling. Jesus Christ! Don't stop them. They have to make this podcast.
What happened? What would you do?
I don't know.
How would you react?
I'd freak out, be like, Miyazaki stuff and Brother, Where Art Thou, or whatever it is. Malcolm X. What's that anime
What are you
called?
talking about?
Sorry.
The George Clooney movie, Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? The Coen Brothers film?
I meant to say
Malcolm X was the black guy in the 50s.
What am I thinking?
I don't think there's a Malcolm X anime.
there should be.
Malcolm X in the middle.
I was watching a Malcolm X video recently. He was a very strongly worded man.
He was. But what was the anime you were talking about? You brought up Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? And then Malcolm X. I have no idea how that's any way related to any anime.
Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. That's what I was thinking.
Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood?
Yeah.
You can. I'd like to tell a story, Ryan. It's a really small story that's like 3 seconds long. Earlier today, I was
Does
walking
that mean
on...
it's about your penis?
Ryan, I've had it. I've had it.
I'm sorry.
I'm trying to tell my story
Okay,
here.
tell your story. I was just trying to goof and gaff you for 2018. It's only the second podcast in the year.
Okay.
Our gaffs have to be top quality.
All right, I blew a lid.
You
It
blew a
wasn't cool.
fuse.
Yeah,
You
I
blew a
did.
big
It wasn't
old
cool.
fuse.
I'm sorry.
It's like you're a mansion and all the lights went out. No backup generators, nothing.
Oh, you ain't seen all the lights go out yet, Ryan.
Oh, I'd love to
Just you
back
wait.
up and never mind.
I was walking on the sidewalk with a car salesman
you
earlier
whistling?
today. I was not whistling.
Did you have your little hat on?
No, we were walking in silence.
This makes this story so much more just uninteresting now.
Well, I haven't gotten to the interesting part.
If it doesn't start with you walking down the sidewalk whistling with a little hat on.
Okay, from now on, every single one of my stories I tell on the podcast will start with me wearing a little hat. I don't like. Wait, little hat is in like Hey Arnold little, like that size, or like it's just small.
No, not like a baseball cap, like a little, like a miniature fedora type of thing, like a little hat. I don't know how to explain.
Like a
it.
hat you'd put on like a dog.
Yes,
like
exactly.
that?
But for you,
What type of hat is it?
hold on.
Like a baseball cap or a fedora?
I'm gonna look up hats on Google and choose which hat. You're gonna get back to your story.
How about like a bowler cap?
One of these.
That's just a woman's. What is that called? Is that just a sun hat?
Straw boater hat.
Straw boater hat. Okay. Anyway, I was walking down the sidewalk with a car.
No. This hat.
Yes, I don't know what that's called. It looks like that's what like nice rich old white men wear. Oh, yeah, like a barbershop quartet would
Yeah.
wear that hat.
Okay. Anyways,
Okay, back to my story. I was walking on the sidewalk whistling wearing a small hat, and I was with a car salesman.
I hop in. He's like, "Yo, what up?" And I'm like, "It's good." And people buy anything these days. People still buy pears.
What does that have to do with anything?
Why not just buy apples?
My dad would be sinking back into his chair listening to, this podcast right now. He's like, what has my son become?
My boy, my baby,
My boy.
my skinny little baby.
Dad, please don't call me that.
No, that's your dad's dying breath. That was your dad's dying
If
breath.
my dad said that to me on his deathbed, I would just feel weird, I guess. I would
he breathed a little and a cockroach comes out of his mouth.
Dude, I'd be terrified.
And then the cockroach goes, "It is me. You must take care of me now."
And when my dad's a cockroach and I gotta take care of him now?
Yeah.
Well, that's definitely an idea.
You gotta stick him in a little jar, dude.
Yeah, that's out there. Man,
Just stick him in a jar.
you should write movies, Ryan.
That's what I'm saying. And like, you'll put a little hat on him, and you'll try to go out and have dinner with him.
Are you writing a movie right here?
And you'd be good as the village fence maker. You'd make little fences around things, like the animals, or sometimes I guess if the chieftain wanted extra security, you'd build a little fence around him.
A fence around him, like where he stands.
Yeah.
we should honestly rent a church one day, like a big auditorium, fill it with like youth and like
Bowling
parents.
balls. Sorry.
What? Why? What? Wait, no. That's a better idea than what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
That's it. Fill it to the brim with bowling balls.
So I guess it's time for Ryan's petroleum jelly story, isn't it?
Yes.
Well, let's hear it.
Okay. Okay, picture this. Crickets are chirping. It's a night. The wind's howling, okay?
Okay.
My windows are open. I can just the wind's coming through super strong.
Right.
All of a sudden, I hear a knock at my door.
Okay.
It's my mom.
Uh-oh.
She opens the door. And she comes in ever so gaily. You know, she's super happy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She has this big, wide yellow grin on her face. And she comes up to me. And I'm in bed, right?
Uh-huh.
And I'm laying there in bed.
This really happened, by the way.
I'm bunk ass naked, right, in bed. She comes over. And then she whispers in my ear, "Where my fucking petroleum jelly at, son?" My eyes shoot open like a skyrocket in flight. But this was no afternoon delight, man.
Okay.
My mom's petroleum jelly was missing. And so I told her, why don't you go check the garage? And she said, "Okay, son." And then she left. And then the next morning I woke up, right?
Mm-hmm.
She was downstairs. She was wearing a big black cloak and a top hat.
Damn.
And she went, couldn't find that petroleum jelly in the garage. I'm like, "Why is that, Mom?" And she took off the hat and put her hand inside. She's like, "Because it was in here the whole time." Then she went, "Alakazam," and then a big cloud of smoke appeared, and a floating jar of petroleum jelly appeared on top of the hat, like floating. And I went, "Holy shit, Mom, that's dank." And then she went, "Yep." And then she got on her moped and drove away.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, guys, there you have it. That's the petroleum jelly story that you've all been waiting for.
Yeah.
Why did Brent just email me? Brent just emailed me in a group email, "Watch Fidget Spinner Song for Kids." Brent, what the fuck, dude?
What? I'm not in that email chain.
Yes, to you, me, and Aaron.
Wait, really?
You are in that email chain.
I don't. Well, hold
Does
on.
Brent have the
Let me
wrong
see.
email
No, I
for
got it. Watch Fidget Spinner Song for Kids.
This kid's onto something.
At my high school, there was only one girl who had a southern accent, and she looked like a raccoon. And if that girl is listening to this, I apologize. You know who you are. I am so sorry.
Or you were on another one of your fucking cracks sprees and you never went to school and just hung out in the woods and
Just with a raccoon?
Just talked with a raccoon.
With a southern accent. Do you want to do some crack? Would you ever be down to try that with me?
No.
Why?
I had a dentist that was like, he was kind of condescending to me. I remember one time he was asking me if I floss, and I was like, he's like, "You floss?" I'm like, rarely. I don't really floss that much. And he's like, "Does mommy need to remind you? Does mommy put sunscreen on you too?" And I was like,
Oh my god.
"What?" Right.
This is mommy.
How old are you?
This was like 2 years ago. Like, my sink was leaking, my shower was leaking, our AC wasn't working quite right, so we had to call the maintenance guy. And he was like coming. He's like, "I'll be there later in a few days or so."
That's what he said.
In a few days or
His
so.
email.
So one morning we wake up, we're getting ready for work, and like I get up and I'm getting dressed, and I hear like, I thought it was because every morning Ryan has to go take his dog out to use the bathroom. So I hear the door open, and I thought it was Ryan. Sorry,
God, why do you throw up in your mouth?
I'm not throwing I'm burping because I'm drinking this. So I hear the door open. I'm in my room with the door shut, and I hear the front door open, and I think that it's Ryan coming back in with his dog. So I was like, "You're gay!" loudly, and I heard like kind of a muffled like response, and I thought it was Ryan just doing like a goofy, maybe a goofy Middle Eastern voice. So again, I went, "You're gay!" And that's just when I hear, "I'm here to fix the sink," and I'm just like, "Oh,
Oh my god.
I called our maintenance guy gay twice, and he responded the first time, and then I called him gay again.
He was unbuckling his pants, going,
"Oh yes, I'm here for the
"Are
service."
you fucking our maintenance man?"
And the conversations we have on this podcast.
Do you think how long do you think you could hide the fact that you're fucking the maintenance man from me? Like
Well,
you're fucking him every week.
I wouldn't
multiple
fuck a
times
man
week.
in to begin with.
No,
Like,
but I'm saying
if I
how
had
long
to, it would be our maintenance man.
yeah, how long do you think you could keep that a secret from me being your roommate?
I'd just wait until you're gone, and I'd put in a service request, and he would service me.
How do you
That's
know that I
simple.
wouldn't come back and walk in?
I would just act, oh, he's just here to fix the sink.
But he'd be naked and you'd be fucking him.
You're not gonna walk in on me fucking the maintenance
How do you
man.
know? Like the door is probably gonna be unlocked.
I would lock my bedroom door if I was planning on having sex with another man in my room.
Why? Then my question would be, why are you in your room with the door locked with the maintenance man?
Do you ever try to open my door handle when I'm in my room and the door's shut? You wouldn't know it's locked.
No, but why would you close yourself up with the maintenance man in the first place?
Fuck, that's a good point. I don't know. Maybe I would just have to.
Just hide him in your closet until I go into my room, and then you just tell him to leave.
Yeah, and just be like, oh yeah, he's been here the whole time. Dude, I'm gonna start putting in service requests, like fake maintenance requests under your name. So he's coming like every single day.
He comes at like 6 a.m.
Like I'm gonna put some crazy like I'm gonna start hitting on him like as your name like we're putting like little like flirty little like things into the maintenance request like pipes need plumbing.
It's
Hope
like
you can take a look, winky face.
It's like, you can come in if you want. I'll be sleeping. You'll know it's my room because there'll be a red rose planted at the base of the door.
And just start fucking with you, and you don't even know I'm doing this.
No,
but then every time
we
you
get
see
evicted because of sexual harassment.
every time you guys see each other, he would just feel very uncomfortable, and you would have no idea. You just have no idea that in this man's mind, you're a homosexual that's coming on to him and trying to like.
My kind smile would come across as a ravenous homosexual.
Like, you know it, and I know it too, type of thing.
Yeah.
And you could just be like, come on in and fix my shower. I might take a shower while you're fixing it to make sure it works. Don't worry about seeing my private parts.
I don't mind.
And then finally, I'll just put one in. It's like, I need you to stuff my pipes. And he'll just be like, what if like one day he actually, what if I did this and he shows up and tries to fuck you?
It's really fun because it's like one of the only places you can day drink.
I got drunk mad at you for like a
We
total of
got in-
60 seconds.
We got in a big drunk fight.
Yeah.
In front of a fan too.
Yeah, yeah.
Right?
I felt bad after, like, now looking back. It's because
It was really
you
dumb.
were going to like shake their hand.
This girl went to shake my hand, and I bumped during the handshake. I bumped Ryan's cider, which spilled on him. Which then we got into a fight over that.
There's a big spilled spot on my shirt, and then I was like, now I look stupid and you don't look stupid. And then you were like, fine. And then I splashed some cider on you, but it wasn't even that much.
But it went in my shoe.
Yeah. And then I'm like, you still don't look as stupid as I do. And I was just mad about that. And then he's like, fine. And then he pours cider on himself. And then I felt bad.
We got a couple drinks, went to Five Guys, and I sucked his toes right in the Five Guys. Sorry, Mom. Now, when I told my mom I got my ears pierced, she was like, it was exactly how I expected her to react. She goes, oh, okay. Both? Yeah. Okay. Let me read you a text message. Okay. So this is a text conversation I had with my mom after I got small piercings in my ears. So, I was like, you know what? Several people told me they think it looked good. I've been curious about it for a while, so I was like, I'll try it. And if I don't like it, I just take them out and it closes up. So it's like no loss. So my mom texts me after I tell her that, and she says
Verbatim,
hey, where's my picture? Were you just kidding? And I said, no, haha. And she said, then send me a pic. So see, I sent her this pic. I'm like, yeah, I don't think it looks bad at all.
What was the beginning of that conversation?
Hey, where is my picture?
Why is your mom asking pictures?
No, because on the phone she said send me a picture, and I just never did. Because I figured my mom was just gonna be like,
did she had a winky face? Where's my
no,
pic?
no, that's only when she texts you.
Winky face. Okay.
And she said, then send me a pic. So I sent her a picture, and she said, did it hurt? And I said, yeah, haha. And she said, did you do it yourself? And I said, no, I went to a tattoo place. For a piercing? Yep. Most places do both. And then she goes, what made you decide to do both ears? And I said, it raises my status in the homosexual community. And my mom says, shut up and stop making fun of me. I'm really asking you. I just don't usually see that many guys that do that. So I'm wondering why you decided to do both ears. No judgment. Hey, have you ever seen this TV special I'm watching on Stephen Hawking? It's so fascinating. It talks about him when he was in college. Now he found out about this terrible disease that killed him. And she just goes on about Stephen Hawking.
The likely outcome.
Let's see.
Death. I don't think that's a. Before reading, I don't think that's a great card to pull.
that one doesn't sound too good off the cuff. Is it really death?
Let's write a pirate story, dude.
Okay.
Word by word.
Arg.
Matey.
Avast.
Land.
Ho.
I
Am
a
pirate.
who
Does
piracy.
a lot.
Here
Me.
is
Hear me. Where
is
my
super Oh man, that's a good ass pirates. That's a full ass kids book right there.
That was a good pirate story, dude.
I'll start with a sentence and then we can go off there. One day on the open seas,
I was
one word. That's just the beginning.
I
Was
sailing
my
ship
on
water
very
well.
suddenly
Big
whale
emerge
and
bite
me
hard.
ouch
I
screamed.
ouch
I
screamed
again
as
the
pain
shot
up
my
penis.
ouch
I
yelled
again
when
whale
went
away
and
pain
went
felt. Pain went felt. He still felt the pain.
anyways
Tired.
me
Sleep.
now.
It's a beautiful
The
story.
end.
Because it's like, did he just get tired and go to bed after a long thing, or was he losing blood because of
You don't know.
bites? It's like you have to decide for yourself. what the
Tired me
ending
sleep now
is.
does sound like you're dying.
Yeah, but he also was speaking pirate, and they didn't know how to complete full sentences well.
That's
as
true.
we had just learned.
They weren't very educated. They didn't have much education. They grew up on the high seas, just pillaging and looting and R-wording things, you know? So it's like, pirates be crazy, man.
Can we do another story and I'll start with a sentence?
Yeah, let's do it.
Matt had just recently been arrested for sexually harassing a woman at his workplace. He offered her
This is...
compensation.
All right, let's go with it then.
Okay.
He offered her compensation. The
End.
Explain to me why every fucking children's cereal, it's a mascot either chasing the kids for the cereal or they're chasing him for the cereal. Why can't... No, seriously, think about it. Like Lucky Charms, Trix, Apple Jacks, it's always fucking like people chasing each other for the cereal like it's some rare commodity and they can't just go to the store and fucking buy it.
What if that was just a thing? Like someone found a lost book of the Bible and they opened it up and it just said one thing and it was like old people go to hell.
Scientists find like this lost book and they're like, whoa.
Yeah, it's
This
like
changes
it's like,
everything.
Yeah, they find a lost book and they spend years decoding it and it's just like one sentence says old people go to hell.
If God wrote old people go to hell up in the sky with like crows and flames and shit, I'd 100%
Crows on fire?
I'd start going back to church. Like I would.
Well,
that
no
would make
shit,
me
I
go
would
back
too.
To church. No shit, I would.
If I
too.
saw fire and crows in the sky saying old people go to hell, I'd say, yeah, I'm going back to church right now.
I haven't been to Disney World in a long time. I think that's what it is.
Last time we were there was with the gaming grumps.
Yep.
In 2017.
Yes. That's when
December 2017, which means 18, 19, 20, 21. 5 years ago next month.
Dude, that's when fucking Brent accidentally invited both of his boyfriends. That was embarrassing. They both showed up to the senior frogs at Disney World. I forgot about that. Dude, there is no senior frogs at Disney.
No, I forgot about that. Sorry.
It wasn't senior frogs. It was that dinosaur restaurant.
Yeah, I forgot what it's called, but I remember. God, I forgot about that. That was so goddamn funny.
It was like a Sweet Life of Zach and Cody episode. Or you know, like when you invite one girl to prom and then the girl you originally asked ends up saying yes, and now you're like, I'm taking 2 girls to prom. Except for Brent.
It was still
Hey,
like
Jim.
It was still like a.
Jim's in the kitchen right now, where he should be.
I have tears in my eyes, man.
Because the fire's very hot. You said you were going to play your Switch in the shower. You don't look wet.
I lost.
You don't look wet. You did not take a shower. Sorry, there's a liar among us.
Among us? You looking sus right now. No, I got the giggles. I'm sorry. No, but I just can't get over Brendan fucking both. I don't know what that fucking got me. Go to the zoo with my handgun and point it at the bonobos and see what they do.
See, they're not, dude. They can't tell on you. What are they going to tell the zookeeper?
I'm just
They
gonna
don't
walk
speak
up.
English,
Dude, would it make national news if I brought a gun to the zoo and I just went in and shot the monkeys, like from like the viewing
That'd be
area?
a horrible fucking.
Like, guys, watch this. Bah, bah. And they'd all go hooting and hollering and running.
Ex-Markiplier editor slaughters monkeys.
What were you saying about your wisdom tooth experience?
I just said yours is better than mine.
What was yours?
I went to go because you know how they put gauze where
Yeah, that shit kind of hurt to bite
soak
down
up
on.
the blood and stuff.
Bled for like a day and a half.
Yeah. Well, I went to go take a nap and I leaned my head back.
Oh no.
Then the bloody gauze went to the back of my throat, as well as because this is like not that long after it happened, as well as blood starting to pull out from the wounds. So I just started choking, and this was on one of my ex's couches. So I started like spitting up blood, and she's like looking at me like, like it looks like I'm dying. Like I'm spitting up a lot.
You wake
blood.
up, you're like,
I know.
she's like blood and spit coming out of your mouth.
I go to and I run to her toilet, and I just like, and there's a shit ton of blood just spills out into the toilet, and she's like freaking out, and so she calls my mom, and then my mom picks me up and goes.
He does this all the time.
Goes tisk 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 again with this. Just call me to come pick you up. You don't have to make a scene every time you don't like a girl. Bill Engvall has what's his catchphrase?
Bill Engvall, the science nigga.
No. Like they each have their own thing. No, they each have like Larry the Cable Guy. So stupid. That was so dumb.
Why is it that funny?
It's not
that funny.
Maybe it's one of those things like, you know, there's
the trolley dilemma.
There's 13 babies on a railroad, you know, railway, and then there's, let's say, 14 babies on another one. Do I pull the lever and save that one baby?
Yeah.
Switch it up, actually, and then say what I said again. You know what I'm trying to. You know what I'm saying?
The way you phrased it would be if you pull the lever, you'd kill more babies.
I know. That's why I said you have to switch it. I don't know. Meow.
This channel is a chapter in our life. You know, like where basically it's every day. It's just cataloging and it's just little bits of our life where we talk about what's going on in our life. We talk about our opinions at this point in our life.
Random dumb
bullshit, inappropriate shit that we're gonna look back when we're 40 and be like, oh God, I wish I didn't say that. But like all of this stuff, this channel, I think it's cool because you know this is our lives. It's being
like a time
documented.
capsule.
Exactly.
It's like a time capsule filled with Let's Plays.
We're gonna rip them off,
and we're gonna keep doing it until we get tired of each other and our friendship ends.
Probably yes.
Yeah. I don't know what it is about the water.
not the real Ryan.
Who the fuck is it?
Matt, I know. Let me.
You just shot my. Why are there 2 Ryans?
I overslept. And then Tucker said you went with me to go record the podcast or something.
We drove here together. Why are there 2 Ryans?
That wasn't the right Ryan.
What are you talking about?
Okay, answer me this. Did you drink tea before going to bed last night?
Yes, I did.
Fuck, we need to go now.
What? What?
Because you drank that tea, a series of events
Wait, it's not the real Matt.
What
No,
the
no,
fuck?
I'm the real Matt.
What the?
Don't listen to him.
What?